Okay. This is my prediction for Brandon Rios versus Miguel Acosta. Bam Bam Rios. Well, let's start with him. He's a good. He's a slugger slash brawler. Guy that likes to come forward and fight. He holds that two guard up a lot like Joshua Clottey, but not as tight. Not as tight as Clottey does it, but he will put it up at times. The thing is, Brandon Rios will let his guard drop down way more than Clottey will, and he'll throw a lot of combinations at you. I think he showed a little I think he showed soundness of mind that he can be a little bit technical when he faced Anthony Peterson. Anthony Peterson was a fight that I thought could have potentially been his first loss. But he fought real good that fight, man. And considering how Peterson got frustrated and kept going low, he kept his poise. That fight, for the most part, was fought to the inside. A lot of times, dead in the middle of the ring, they fought to the inside. And Brandon Rios just got the best of that with a lot of combinations. He did real good that fight, man. He even threw the jab a couple times during that fight. He fought real sound. He showed us that he can fight a little bit technical and keep his poise. But other than that, he's pretty much known to be a slugger. He comes forward, he picks shots off real well with his gloves. Like I said, he holds that guard up high at times and he picks shots off. And he's facing Miguel Acosta. This is going to be his first test of his career, no doubt about it. Miguel Acosta's the real deal. His last fight, Miguel Acosta, was against Armando Cordoba. A lot of you might not know him. He's really just I guess stay active fight that was from Miguel Acosta, but he knocked him out in the first round with a straight right, vicious. He didn't have him like sleeping the way Paul Williams was, but he had him on the ground hurt, man. That was a vicious straight right hand, dropped him. The fight that I think Miguel Acosta is most noted for is when he faced Urbano Antillon on that Latin Fury card, man. I believe it was a right uppercut he caught him with. Miguel Acosta is perfectly designed to face a brawler or a slugger and pick him apart. He throws his jab. He's very active on his feet. He moves around, uses the whole ring. He has no problem fighting backwards. A lot of times he is fighting backwards, and you have to watch out for his counterpunching, man. This guy has real power. You seen that knockout against Antillon. He had his back to the rope. He had his back to the corner. And I believe he dipped the shot and caught him with an uppercut. Man, this guy, even when you got him on the ropes, he can fight back. He's Miguel Acosta, man. Like I said, he's the real deal, man. Brandon Rios, this is his first real test. My heart wants to go with Bam Bam, man. I like him. Bam Bam's a character. That's what I like about him. Like I said, boxing needs more and more characters. Bam Bam's a character. He'll talk shit. He'll talk trash. We all know the thing he got going on with Ortiz. But this fight is a test for him. If he keeps saying he want to fight Ortiz, let's see if he can get by Miguel Acosta, because this guy stays active on his feet. He moves around way too much. I don't know how Rios is going to be able to follow. Obviously, I think Rios will still be coming forward. But like I said, Acosta has no problem fighting backwards. No problem doing that. He makes it look easy fighting backwards. Of course, technically, Miguel Acosta should win this fight. He should win this fight, and this fight really shouldn't be hard for him. I would like to say Bam Bam. That's what I want to see win, but Miguel Acosta, I think, wins this fight, and he might even get a stoppage in the later rounds on Bam Bam Rios. But I don't count Bam Bam out. Bam Bam's got power too. He's got a lot of knockouts. Of course, it's early in his career going through journeyman, but if he really can knock out an elite fighter, or he could really go on to be something, this fight will be his defining fight of his career. And Anthony Peterson, I give him credit for that win too, but this fight will really show where he will progress to, or has the potential to progress to, because even if he loses this fight, it all depends on how he loses. He could still lose and look good with a good effort. So, this fight will say a lot about Bam Bam Rios. A lot of question marks about him. The question marks will be answered in this fight. I'm going with Miguel Acosta by decision. I'm not going to go by knockout. I'm going to go with Miguel Acosta by decision. But it is possible he could get a stop. All right.